So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now here's the longtime star in the league, Zeke Elliott. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30 with Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with Elliott. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Again, here's Zeke. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On play action, here's Dak. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, Cowboys.
Throwing a comeback route against zone coverage, it could be a little bit tricky. Remember, in zone, the defender's eyes are on the quarterback. So if your receiver doesn't sell that right and this ball's not thrown on time, you're going to end up watching that defender take this thing back the other way.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. To the right, here's Elliott. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Finding space at the 15. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On the give, it's Elliott. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. On the play fake, Dak. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Dak facing 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's 7-3. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. Hand off here to Zeke. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's take. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That one taken in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown Cowboys.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They put Kelsey in motion. His drive will start on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by their rookie corner.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down and 9.
Yeah, there we go. I think it was on the 54.
Prescott. A quick slant taken by Lamb. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. We'll go play action. It's Prescott. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now for the point after. He's got it. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Play fake. Prescott. He'll get rid of it and complete it. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This is caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage, no gain to show for it.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up third down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, KC.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. I think you just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run it here with Zeke. Into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
No chance at all. He'll go down. That is Mike Dana working his way in there to record the sack.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And that is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run Zeke up the middle. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down. Now Prescott. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. The Cowboys will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
By Osa Odighizuwa. It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 36-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come back!
Now, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack. On 4th down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. Back deep to receive the explosive Kavontae Turpin. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. 1st and 10. Going to start this on the ground with Elliott. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Dak. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Cowboys.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's Zeke. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's Elliott. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we... On 2nd down, it's Dak. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Yeah! Here we go! I take...
They'll stick to the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Space to run inside the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Next to score, Cowboys 21, Chiefs 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Mahomes. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down.
At the 22-yard line.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Short pass taken in by Kelce. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Mahomes now on second down. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
Yellow.
They'll run here. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. Now on second and long. Gray is the motion man here. They'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for 2. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. This is 1st and 10.
Yeah, there we go. I take it.
On play action, here's Dak. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. Now 2nd and inches. Elliott And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. The throw on the run is complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Yeah, here we go.
Tight end motioning left. Here's Elliott. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll run, and he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll go play action. It's Prescott. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yellow. Tight.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's hard downfield. It's Kelsey. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to force overtime. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And the missed kick is going to cost them the game.
Well, that's just part of the game, unfortunately. You work hard to get yourself in position that you can tie it late with a field goal. but he just can't connect, and that's just a tough way to lose a game. There's no doubt about it.
On the ground, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on